Good morning, family and friends. By the title, you know that this is not really good news. Overnight, Beethoven decided to leave our pack and head over the Rainbow Bridge. Last few weeks, I've noticed that when I go to get him up, wake him up for a potty break during the night, because as he got older, he couldn't hold it more than 3 or 4 hours usually, maybe 5. But we usually take potty break at about between midnight, 1 a.m. and then around 5 a.m., give or take. And last couple weeks, he's been really hard to wake up. He just was really sound asleep all the time. So last night, went to wake him up around 5 a.m. for a potty break, and he wasn't rousing, and I started checking him more, and then I realized that he had passed on. But I mean, if you're gonna go, it's not a bad way to do it, in your sleep, nice and comfy. And Beethoven was 15 years and 24 days old. He just had his birthday on May the 19th. You know, it's kind of funny because I always thought that Beethoven would go first before his brother Elton. And Elton had developed congestive heart failure, and we lost him, I guess it was a year ago, November. And yeah, so I'll tell you a little about Beethoven. I got Beethoven when he was a year old. He joined our pack. And then a year later, his brother Elton joined our pack. And a year or two later, I guess, one of Elton's sons, Berkeley, joined our pack. And I guess 2 or 3 years ago, Gibson joined our pack. Come on, guys, no grass, okay? You eat grass and then you throw up. That's not good. So, yeah, I had Beethoven since he was a year old, so, you know, for a little over 14 years. I'm gonna miss that face. I think what I'm going to do is post some photos at the end here of Beethoven. You know, maybe even as far back as when we were still living in the house. A couple of those. I always liked one where Beethoven, Elton, and Berkeley were out for a walk with me, and I had all three of them on lead walking down the street, down the sidewalk, and they were all in lockstep. And I think Beethoven, if I remember right, he's in the center of that, on that photo. Anyways, come on, quit eating grass, guys. Come on, Gibbs, let's go. Come on. So this is Wednesday morning, and it's June the 12th. I was planning on heading out today, and we still are. But I was checking, and there's a pet cremation service near Elko, Nevada, which isn't too far. And what I've done over the years, whenever I had a dog or a cat pass on, I get them cremated. And I've got a storage bin in my daughter's basement of all the animals' remains. And my desire, whenever I die, is to be cremated. And I've asked my daughter to mix my ashes with all the animals' ashes. That way we'll be together kind of forever, eh? Well, that's my thought. And to spread them in a few different favorite places. Yeah, I've been, I guess, kind of expecting that at some point Beethoven would leave us. I mean, being 15 is pretty good for a Cavalier. Cavalier King Charles Spaniels. Average lifespan is around 12 to 14, I guess. So he was doing pretty good. Oh, this is a nice little shade here. We're out. This is our morning walk. And we're up on this single track trail. But there's not much shade during the daytime. Come on, bud. Gibby. Come on. Gibsonator. Oh, that boy. Come on up here. Come on. Gotta stay off the trail there. Come on. Hey, hey. All right, we'll see ya. Bye, buddy. Hey, come on. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, that kid. Come on. Beethoven. Or Gibson. Beethoven. Come on. Hey. Let's go. Hey, Gibbs. Come on. Let's go up on the trail. Come on. Hey, let's go. Hey. Hey, let's go. Come on. What? Oh, you little stinker. Come on. Hey, Major. Hang on. Stop for a sec. Let me wipe my nose. It's running. Got a pretty good breeze going today. So I put the external mic on. Hey guys, Beethoven's been slowing down for the past several weeks. He's been, he would just go out and he would just stand there for, you know, he'd do his walkabouts, but they weren't very long, and a lot of times he would, you know, he was pretty much blind. I think he could just see real close up, but he'd be walking around and bumping into things, so I don't know, he could have been just about totally blind. He had pretty bad cataracts. And yeah, I've noticed he's really slowed down. And that's to be expected. So, I like these little flowers, I do. They're like blue with purple towards the bottom of the stems. Hey, quit eating grass, guys. Come on. Come on. All right, hey, I'm going to close this off. Just wanted to let you know about Beethoven. Beethoven was probably the longest member of our pack. Jack died in his sleep. He was a white German Shepherd, and he died just a week or so before, I think, his 17th birthday. But I didn't get Jack until he was about, I think he was I think he was 3 years old when I got him. So I had him for 14 years. But, well, I guess, yeah, Beethoven I have had for 14 years too, so they kind of tied. All right, hey, take good care. Kind of a sad day for us, but, you know, it's one of those things where You know, I kind of expected it was going to happen at some time. I know he didn't, you know, have all that much time left, but you never know. And you know, he picked a beautiful place to cross that rainbow bridge. This is a pretty area. We'll be back here. Yeah. All right, from Kika, Gibson, Major ran ahead, and Berkeley down at the van. We will talk to you later. Bye.